ready, little adventurers and big dreamers alike. In a hidden corner of the wildest forest, where the trees whisper secrets and the flowers glow at night, the craziest woodpecker in the world is about to meet a girl with the longest, most magical hair you've ever seen. Laughs, danger, friendship, and a lesson that will stay in your heart forever, coming right now. Woody Woodpecker Crazy and Rapunzel in the Forest. Hey, 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 kids. It's me, Woody Woodpecker, your favorite red-topped, blue-backed, green-eyed bird with the loudest laugh in the woods. Ha 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 ha. Gather around, grab your blankets, turn the lights low, and let me tell you the most incredible adventure I ever pecked my way into. This is the true story, well, true in the Woody Woodpecker way of how I met a princess named Rapunzel deep inside the enchanted whispering forest. Are you sitting comfy? Thumbs up if you're ready. Awesome. Once upon a bright sunny morning, I was doing my usual thing, rat-a-tat-tat, drilling the tallest oak tree, looking for the juiciest bugs for breakfast. Did you know that woodpeckers can peck 20 times in 1 second? That's faster than you can blink. Anyway, I was pecking away when I heard the saddest little sigh floating through the leaves. It sounded like someone who hadn't laughed in years. My feathers stood up. Nobody should be sad in my forest. I flapped my blue wings, followed the sound over rivers that sparkled like diamonds, past mushrooms taller than me, and I'm pretty tall for a bird, until I reached a place I had never seen before, an enormous tower made of gray stone and covered in glowing purple vines, with no doors and no stairs, just one tiny window right at the very top. And from that window poured the longest, shiniest golden hair I've ever seen, all the way down to the ground like a silky waterfall. Who in the world uses hair as a rope, I asked myself. Then I heard a sweet voice call out, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, wait. That was the voice coming from inside. I hid behind a fern and watched a tall woman with a black cape climbed the golden hair like it was a ladder, disappeared into the window, and a minute later climbed back down. As soon as the woman left, that sad sigh returned. I couldn't stand it anymore. I zoomed straight up, hovered in front of the window, and knocked with my beak. Knock, dash, knock, dash, knock, ITY, dash, knock. A beautiful girl with huge green eyes and hair longer than 10 jump ropes tied together peeked out. She gasped. A talking woodpecker, in the feathers, baby, name's Woody Woodpecker. And you must be the famous Rapunzel I've been hearing sighs about. Why so sad, Goldilocks? She bit her lip. An evil enchantress locked me in this tower when I was a baby because my hair glows and has healing magic. She's the only one who visits, and she never lets me leave. I've never touched grass, never chased butterflies, never had a real friend. My heart did a triple somersault. Nobody deserves that. I puffed up my white chest and declared, well, today's your lucky day, princess. Because Woody Woodpecker just became your official best friend and escape planner. Rapunzel's eyes sparkled like fireflies. Really? You'd help me? Would I ever? But first, quick question for all my smart friends watching. What do you think is the most important thing to have when you want to be brave? Shout it out loud at home. That's right. A friend who believes in you, and that's me. We made a plan. Step 1. I flew around the tower looking for weak spots. Did you know woodpeckers have super strong neck muscles and shock absorber skulls? That's why we can hammer wood all day without headaches. I found an old crack near the bottom and started pecking like crazy. Rat-a-tat-tat chips flew everywhere. Rapunzel cheered from the window. But uh-oh, the evil enchantress came back earlier than expected. She saw the flying wood chips and screamed, "Who dares damage my tower?" She pointed her staff and zap, a green lightning bolt shot straight at me. I looped and barrel rolled, thank you. Flying lessons from my cousin the falcon, and the bolt hit a tree instead, turning it into chocolate. Chocolate. Kids, if you think vegetables are yucky, imagine broccoli-flavored chocolate. Bleh. I laughed my famous laugh, ha 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 ha, which made the enchantress even angrier. She climbed Rapunzel's hair super fast. Rapunzel panicked. I shouted, "Don't worry, I've got an idea. When she gets to the top, pull your hair up fast." Rapunzel nodded bravely. The enchantress reached the window and snarled, "Time to cut this hair forever so no one can ever climb again." She raised magic scissors that glowed red. Rapunzel took a deep breath, remembered our friendship, and yanked her hair up with all her might. The enchantress lost her grip and whoosh fell straight into a giant patch of sticky spiderwebs I had spotted earlier. Splat! She was trapped like a fly in honey. Rapunzel stared at her short hair, now only to her shoulders, and tears filled her eyes. My magic, it's gone. I flew inside the tower for the first time and landed gently on her shoulder. Hey, listen, princess. The real magic was never just the hair. The real magic is your heart, your courage, and the friends who love you exactly as you are. Short hair, long hair, no hair, you're still the bravest girl in the world. She smiled the biggest smile I've ever seen, hugged me tight, and together we slid down the vines I had weakened. Her bare feet touched grass for the first time. She spun around, laughing, while butterflies landed on her new, short golden hair. We ran through fields of glowing flowers that only open when someone truly happy dances past them. Did you know that? Real fact, there are flowers in Costa Rica that only bloom when howler monkeys scream nearby. Nature is wild. We spent the whole day exploring. I taught her how to find the sweetest wild strawberries, look for the ones with tiny crowns on top, how to listen to the forest heartbeat by pressing your ear to a tree trunk, and how to laugh so loud it scares grumpy squirrels. She taught me that even when you're scared, saying I can try is the first step to I did it. But the enchantress wasn't finished. That night, she broke free from the webs, angrier than ever, and tracked us using a glowing crystal. She found us sleeping under a giant friendly oak. I was snoring my famous woodpecker snore. She raised her staff to turn us both into stone frogs. Rapunzel woke up, stood in front of me, and shouted, "You kept me in a tower because you were afraid of my light, but light shared is brighter." She grabbed my wing, and together we laughed our loudest, happiest laugh. Ha 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 ha. Something incredible happened. All the animals we had helped that day, the bunnies whose burrow I fixed, the birds whose nest I saved, the deer who ate the strawberries we shared came running, hopping, flying, and formed a giant circle around us. Their love and friendship created a warm, golden light stronger than any spell. The enchantress's staff cracked. She dropped to her knees and started crying. I locked you away because I was lonely and afraid of growing old. I'm sorry, Rapunzel, being the kindest soul ever, walked over and hugged her. Everyone deserves a second chance. Come live in the village with us. We'll teach you how to make friends the right way. And that's exactly what happened. The enchantress moved into a little cottage, learned to bake apple pies, my favorite, and became the best storyteller in the kingdom. Rapunzel opened a school under the trees where she teaches kids that real magic lives inside courage, kindness, and friendship. And guess who her assistant principal is? Yours truly, Woody Woodpecker. Every morning I fly above the forest shouting, "School time! Little explorers! Time to grow your hearts bigger than any tower." Hey, hey, before I finish, quick pause in the adventure. If you loved this story about bravery and true friendship, smash that like button with all your superhero strength. Turn on the bell so YouTube tells you the second I drop the next one. But there is always a crazy woodpecker friend or a real-life friend ready to help you climb down. Your hair might not glow, but your smile definitely does, and that's the strongest magic in the universe. Thank you from the bottom of my red crest for flying with me today. You are the best audience a woodpecker could ever peck for. Give yourselves a giant hug from Woody Woodpecker. Now dry those happy tears, because next time I'm bringing someone even wilder than me to the forest. And trust me, you're not ready for this much fun. See you super soon, little legends. Ha ha!